Long ago, in a village, there lived a blind man.
Though he was poor, he lived happily with his kind wife.
After his wife died giving birth to Cheong, blind Sim raised their daughter with great care. Cheong grew up kind and diligent. Cheong worked hard and cared for her father. One day, Cheong's father went to meet Cheong but slipped and fell into the water.
Help! Help!
A monk passing by pulled him to safety.
But soon, Sim mourned his blindness with heavy sorrow.
Offer 300 sok of rice to the Buddha, and you may regain your sight.
The father agreed, but soon after, he began to worry about how he would ever find the promised rice.
Father, what's troubling you?
It's nothing. Nothing at all.
When Cheong kept asking, her father reluctantly confessed his promise to the monk.
Father, if you can regain your sight, that's wonderful news. With the Buddha's grace, we'll surely find a way to gather the rice.
A few days later, a rumor spread that sailors were looking for a maiden to offer as a sacrifice to the sea. Cheong secretly met the sailors and agreed to be a sacrifice for her father in exchange for 300 sok of rice. The next day, the sailors came to take Cheong. Only then did her father learn the truth.
Father, please take care of yourself.
Cheong, aboard the ship, wept for hours. At Indangsu, the sailors beat drums and held a ritual. Cheong stood at the bow, closed her eyes tightly, and plunged into the sea. Time passed in silence. Then, a voice called out,
Cheong, Cheong, I am your mother.
Mother, I've missed you so much. Can I stay with you now, Mother?
My beautiful daughter, Cheong, it's not time. Return to the human world and care for your father.
Soon after, a lotus flower bearing Cheong rose from Indangsu's depths.
Look at that flower. Look at that flower. This must be a flower sent by heaven. Let's present it to the king.
The lotus was placed in the palace pond.
What a beautiful lotus!
As its scent spread, the petals opened, revealing Cheong within.
Who are you?
Cheong told her story. The king, who was lonely, made her his queen, but Cheong missed her father. At the king's suggestion, Cheong eagerly waited for the banquet for the blind people, but on the last day, her father still hadn't appeared.
Has he regained his sight and not come, or is he too ill to come? That's definitely Father's voice.
Then, a blind man appeared, bowing deeply.
Father, it's me, Cheong.
At that moment, light flooded the scene. Sim opened his eyes wide. The king and all were filled with joy. Cheong and King and her father lived happily together every day thereafter.